World II was just over.
Yeah.
And Incheon was, at that time, nice, sleepy fishing village, you know, and then the tides go down.
Yeah.
It's an interesting feeling. It's like you watch a war movie on TV or you play a war game and you always think that that can never be reality. But then you talk to this man and he vividly remembers one of his experiences and he talks about it, and suddenly what you have seen in the movie is really happening in his story. And then you just imagine it, how you see it in the movie, but then with his experience. I think they are heroes, they are brave. It's because they didn't know what was Korea, where was Korea, they didn't know, but they still volunteered to join the military part of the UN, go to another country and try to liberate them or defend them against the enemy. And I think that's really brave, a very heroic deed. Hello, my name is Bart van Genuchten. I am from the Netherlands, from a very small city called Grave. And these days I work as a full-time YouTuber here in South Korea. And I make videos about Korean War veterans and I travel to unique places. Annyeonghaseyo, Yodabun, and welcome to K Bart. In a minute, I will meet my friend Elida, who has a very special reason why she became interested in South Korea. And the reason is her grandfather, who was a Korean War veteran. I want to find out more about it, so Elida and I go on a little adventure to Osan, and I hope you guys join us. Let's go. There is a reason why we came to the UN Forces First Battle Memorial for a special exhibition that I want to show Elida. So we are at the exhibition of Rami.
Yeah.
Rami is a photographer, Korean photographer, who literally traveled all over the world, like every country that has participated in the Korean War, to photograph veterans.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
It's so amazing.
He's one of my role models. This is the exhibition of Rami, and he has some amazing, beautiful and meaningful photos or portraits of all the veterans, and not only of America, of all the participating countries. So because I'm here with Elida, I would like to find the Turkish war veterans and the Dutch war veterans.
Oh, let's go. Gazi means veteran in Turkish.
Oh, that's cool.
Some Turkish Korean war veteran.
I've been inspired by my father, who was a history teacher. So I've always been somehow interested in history. Later I also studied human geography with a specialization in conflicts, territories and identities. And in that study you learn everything about conflicts all around the world. And a very interesting conflict, even today, is between North and South Korea. So that's how I eventually got more interested in the conflict in Korea. Korean War is a long time ago, so whoever has experienced the Korean War, they are now old. They might die any moment. So we don't have much time to talk to those men and to capture or to listen to the stories of what they have experienced during the Korean War. So there's a little bit of urgency reason behind it, before it's too late. Have fun, we play, we just have a good time. We talk, we become friends. We make sure that he's creating a nice memory, I'm creating a nice memory. It's not about get the story and disappear. You just want to have a good time. You have a chat, not only about the war, but other things, about the family, what they do, about life. You have some Korean food together. Usually I bring something from Korea, I give it to them. And if he wants and if he feels fine, then we can talk about the war experience. That was last year. There was a moment I just didn't know what to do for my channel anymore. It was one of the reasons was that I didn't get enough views, and another reason was that I care too much about the opinions of each and every viewer. So if they write their opinion in the comments and I read it, that went straight to my heart. So that kind of affected my behavior. So I started censoring my channel, my videos. I started making videos to make everyone happy. I didn't want to make people angry. I didn't want to make enemies. But because of that, I couldn't be myself anymore. And then that somehow didn't work. So I didn't get more views by changing myself. So eventually I got depressed by how I was changing myself just to satisfy other people. But I couldn't get out of it. So I just quit and focus on myself as a person, get healthier again, like here in my mind, mental health. And also physically, I wanted to get stronger.
It's been a while. I miss this, I miss you, I missed all of it. For those who are new to the channel, I've been away for a while. 5 months to be exactly. Back then I was in a dark place, I wasn't feeling good, so I wanted to take a break. But I feel better now, much better. And what I am about to do is insanely crazy, and I'm not really sure if my wife is
after my light depression for 6 months, I wanted to go back to my YouTube channel, but I didn't know what to make. It's like, yeah, I'm biking, I might as well just bike around the country, why not? And it was summer, I had a bicycle. I prepared and I went. I just started in Gosong, which is the northeastern part of Korea. And from there I just followed the entire coast back to Seoul, and it's around 2,000 kilometers.
It's a city of pine trees.
I was surprised because my energy level was way higher. It was so good, I just felt that my body was getting better. So what I did during my break was I started cycling, just that. It gives me the feeling of freedom. I like to be on the bike by myself. Every time, even though I do the same route every day, every time I see something else. I see different people. I notice a different building, or I notice a different rooftop, or the weather is different. So it's always different, but you can see every meter of the landscape, and I really enjoy that too. So I think it's really important as a filmmaker to put your character, your personality in the film. I want to show the world in my video through my eyes. And I want the videos that I make today to have the same value 10 years later or 100 years later. You can still learn something, you can still feel something. It should still be relevant. So whatever I make and someone else watches it 10 years later, it must have the same value.